everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we will be doing Animal Kingdom. So first of all, I will be doing the first part, and in this part 1 I am going to cover all these factors or whatever you say on the basis of which these things are classified. So first let's understand the names of these phylums, because learning the names of phylums is the most important and should be the first and foremost thing which you should do. So see, Porifera, Coelenterata, Ctenophora, Platyhelminthes, Aschelminthes, Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca, Echinodermata, Hemichordata, Chordata. First, I want you to read the names of these phylums at least 10 times. Now, how to remember this in sequence, because it is very, very, very important for us to remember it in sequence. So here there's a small formula: P C square P A cube mehek. This is the formula: PC square PA cube mehek. P for Porifera, one C is for Coelenterata and the other C is for Ctenophora. Okay. So Coelenterata is also called as Cnidaria. Yes, Coelenterata, Cnidaria. Then this P is for Platyhelminthes. Then 3 A's. So first A is for Aschelminthes. How will you remember कि पहले कौन सा A, दूसरा कौन सा A, तीसरा कौन सा A? So see, Platyhelminthes के बाद आएगा उससे से राइमिंग Aschelminthes. फिर जो second A है इसका, that is Annelida, and then it is Arthropoda. ठीक है. Then mehek. So M is for Mollusca, E is for Echinodermata, H is for Hemichordata, and C is for Chordata. ठीक है. I hope it is clear now. I hope that you must have learned the names. Okay. So it is important. Let me repeat it once more. Porifera, Coelenterata or Cnidaria, Ctenophora, Platyhelminthes, Aschelminthes, Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca, Echinodermata, Hemichordata, Chordata. ठीक है. So simple formula of PC square PA cube mehek. Now let's see these things. This is level of organization. What is this level of organization? Basically, there are some levels of organization which we will be discussing. So one is the cellular level, then the tissue level, then the organ level, and the organ system. Cellular level, tissue level, organ system. In animals, where the animal body is made up of only cells, that is cellular level. When it is made up of tissue, it is tissue level. When it is made up of organ, it is organ level. And when it is made up of organ systems, it is organ system level, which is of humans. See, cellular level is like amoeba. ठीक है ना, सिंगल सेल ऑर्गेनिज्म है वो अमीबा. Okay, I hope that the levels of organization is crystal clear. Now let's see. First of all, Porifera. Please remember that this Porifera are the most primitive or the most ancient or the most old types of groups, whereas the Chordata, they are the most new ones. ठीक है, and we lie in the Chordatas. ठीक है. So now they are so old type, so they have cellular level of organization. Then Coelenterata and Ctenophora have tissue level, and from Platyhelminthes to Chordata, each and every one have your organ system of level of organization from Platyhelminthes to Chordata. Now you have to remember this, that organ system starts from Platyhelminthes. Okay. Then let's see about what is symmetry. So yes, let's take a blank slide. Okay, so symmetry. There are 3 types of symmetry. One, asymmetrical, means those animals which don't have symmetry. Examples we will do. First, just understand the types. Then we have the radial symmetry. What is this radial symmetry? ठीक है. First of all, asymmetry का if I ask you that take this amoeba and find कि ये symmetrical कहाँ से है? You'll say यहाँ से है? No. यहाँ से है? नहीं. यहाँ से है? नहीं. यहाँ से है? नहीं. यहाँ से, यहाँ से, यहाँ से, यहाँ से, ये कहीं से symmetrical नहीं है. Now let's see about radial symmetry. So if I ask you to take a circle एंड मैं पूछूं ये कहाँ कहाँ से सिमेट्रिकल है, यूल से यहाँ से भी है, ये यहाँ से भी है, 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 यहाँ से भी, यहाँ से भी, यहाँ से भी, एंड सो ऑन. ठीक है. सो सिमेट्री वी हैव सीन. Asymmetrical means where it is not at all symmetry. Radial symmetry where it is symmetrical from each and every point like a circle. And lastly it is bilateral symmetry. इसका example है humans. So see, radial symmetry is that symmetry when the organisms are symmetrical through only one plane, means from only one side. Now look at this tree. If I cut it like this and ask you if it is symmetrical, you will say yes. But if I cut it like this and ask you is it symmetrical, you will say no, it is not. It is symmetrical when I will cut it like this. Okay. Now if you see humans, so if I say are we symmetrical like this, you will say absolutely not, we are not. But if I will ask you that are we symmetrical like this, you will say yes. So this is only bilateral symmetry where the animals can be divided in only one plane with identical left and right halves. Okay. So see, Coelenterata has radial symmetry. Now see, radial symmetry is present in Coelenterata and Echinodermata. Okay. And in Ctenophora, and rest of them have your bilateral symmetry. And bilateral symmetry, it starts from platyhelminthes. Okay. But after platyhelminthes, this Echinodermata, it has radial symmetry, the old type of symmetry. Then we have is about coelom. Chalo. So in order to understand coelom, we have to see what is diploblastic and triploblastic organization. So let's see what is. Now, diploblastic. The word diploblastic means two germ layers in embryo. So the organisms in which their cells are arranged in two germ layers present in embryo are called as diploblastic organism. For example, this is the first layer, this is the second layer. Okay. The first layer is called as endoderm. The second layer is called as ectoderm. In between the first and second layer, there is a fluid or a jelly-like substance called as mesoglea. Okay. Now, what are triploblastic organisms? Those organisms who have 3 germ layers. Now, let's see how. This is the first germ layer. Now, this first germ layer is your endoderm. The outer germ layer is the ectoderm. And this middle layer is not there. Really sorry. In middle, they have one more layer which is like so. And this layer is called as mesoderm. See, this one has a jelly-like substance. This is a jelly-like substance called as mesoglea, whereas this is a layer. Okay, understand the difference between a layer and a jelly-like substance. Okay, so this Diploblastic have only two layers, which is the endoderm and the ectoderm. Triploblastic have three layers, which is endoderm, ectoderm, and the mesoderm layer. Okay, in between, diploblastic have a jelly called as mesoglia. Now, the examples of triploblastic animals are from platyhelminthes to chordata. Okay, from platyhelminthes to chordata. Now let's see what is your coelom. So now, before understanding coelom, I have to tell you one more thing, which is your cavity. So see, what is cavity? Basically, so the lining of your alimentary canal. Okay, say this is your alimentary canal and your stomach and all, and this is your body. So the space between the alimentary canal and your body is called as cavity. I know that this is not like an alimentary canal, there is stomach, gut, intestines and everything, and this is not your body, but I just want to tell you that the space between the two things, between one, this is alimentary and this is your whole body, and the space which is between the two of them, this space will be the cavity. Now why I told you the coelom. Coelom is the cavity only. Now where is this cavity? I have told you about triploblastics. Now this is your triploblastic. The cavity between the mesoderm layer. Okay, this cavity which is in between the mesoderm is your coelom. Okay, now coeloms are also of three types. The coelomates. What are coelomates? The animals which possess coelom are called as coelomates. The pseudocoelomates, the animals which don't have coelom but they have false coelom in the form of scattered pouches. And coelomates, one don't have coelom. This is your platyhelminthes. Okay, please do remember this example, platyhelminthes. Now I hope so that we can understand this thing also. So see, Porifera no coelom, Coelenterata no coelom, Ctenophora no coelom, platyhelminthes no coelom. Coelom starts from aschelminthes. So see, aschelminthes is very important because aschelminthes is the only organism who has pseudocoelomate. Okay, I hope it is clear what is pseudocoelomate. Those who don't have actual coelom but have coelom in form of pouches. Okay, so aschelminthes is the only one who has pseudocoelomate. Then after aschelminthes, everyone has proper coelomates. You can see. Okay. See, again I'll show you. From Porifera till platyhelminthes, nobody has coelom. Aschelminthes, our special case, has pseudocoelom. And after aschelminthes, that is from Annelida to Chordata, everyone has coelom. Now we have segmentation. So, in some animals, the body is externally and internally divided into segments, into small segments. Okay, with a serial repetition of some organs. Okay, for example, your earthworm, Annelida ka earthworm. Okay, Annelida is the most common example. Please learn Annelida. It shows segmentation. So earthworm, it is body of earthworm is segmented. You can see these segments, can't you? Yes. So that is only segments where the body is divided into segments. That is, you can say, a rings. And this pattern is called as metamerism. Now let's see the examples. So as you can see that segmentation is only present in Annelida, in Arthropoda and in Chordata. Very important because segmentation only present in three things: Annelida, Arthropoda, Chordata. Then we have the digestive system. I hope that I should not able to explain digestive system. Means I don't need to explain it. Okay. So see, in porifera, our most primitive thing, digestive system absent. From coelenterata to platyhelminthes, it is incomplete. And from aschelminthes to chordata, they have a complete digestive system. Again, I will be repeating. Porifera don't have the digestive system. From coelenterata to platyhelminthes, they have incomplete digestive system. And from aschelminthes to chordata, a complete digestive system. Now let's see about the circulatory system. Now before seeing the examples, I just want to tell you some things about circulatory system. So we need a blank slide. Yes. So see, it is of two types: open heart type, closed heart type. See, open heart type. So when the blood is pumped out of the heart and the cells and tissues directly bath in it. Okay. Basically, when in open heart type, there are no capillaries, arteries and veins. Okay. And in closed heart type, there are arteries, veins, capillaries, there are many vessels. So veins, arteries, capillaries are the vessels. So closed heart types has vessels. Open heart types don't has vessels. The cells just bath into your blood. Let's see the examples. So this circulatory system is absent till from porifera to aschelminthes, and it is from annelida, present from annelida to chordata. Okay. Now let's see about the respiratory system. So respiratory system is absent from porifera till your annelida, and it is present from arthropoda till chordata. Okay. Then there are some distinctive features, and I hope so that I should not be telling you these, because when one by one we will be learning all the phylums now, you will just get it on your own. Okay. One more thing I just wanted to tell you is about notochord. What is this notochord? So you have seen two organisms in your phylum, chordata and hemichordata. So all those organisms, okay, all those organisms who have a notochord are called as chordata, and who don't have a notochord are called porifera, are called as porifera, ctenophora, porifera, coelenterata, ctenophora, platyhelminthes, aschelminthes, annelida, arthropoda, mollusca, echinodermata and hemichordata. Basically all the other phylums except chordata don't have a notochord. Okay, so only chordata has your notochord. So basically, what is a notochord? Notochord is given by the mesoderm. I hope that you know the mesoderm. Okay, and it is derived by a rod-like structure